Hey everybody, it's your boy SergDragon. Welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. Today we're going to cover Impact Wrestling on January 21st. Thank you. In which case we have a boy Rene and Mike Henry right here.
Happy Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah. we got the Ninja Minotaur and the River Serpent up in here, so let's go.
Don't forget his nickname, Fat Boy.
Not Fat Boy.
For the rest of your life.
Actually, I do have a monster name. Somebody actually asked, wait, what's your monster? I was usually the leader of the monsters because that's what everybody says I am. I'm the leader. I'm like, okay, I'm leader of monsters then. Let's go.
He's not the leader. He's just a midget leader.
What the rest of it? And Mr. Joker over here. I'm Joker. Mr. Funny Man. Anyway, it's Archangel Dragon. That's what I go by because my how you say it, right? Abuela? My abuelita is a little angel, she says. So I'm like, okay, but I'm a dragon. And I kick ass, so Archangel Dragon. That's what I went for.
I'll be your pet. This is my pet. This is a dragon pet.
Yeah, I bite. Let's go. Let's get to this. Little gags aside, let's go. We start the night with Tessa Blanchard coming to the ring, issuing the fact that now that she's the first ever woman to hold the world title among men and women alike. Yeah, in history, yeah. I'm sorry, that goes to Sexy Star and Lucha Underground. She's the fourth world title holder.
Sexy Star, the fourth.
And it's funny, they're in Mexico.
And LA.
And now you got Tessa.
Yeah, they're saying there's not going to be a season 4, no cuatro.
No season 4?
Yeah, that's what Brian Cage was posting because he was with Johnny Mundo and Taya Valkyrie.
They cancel it real bad.
So will they have, especially with all the wrestlers that were on the show all over the place, like Ricochet is on freaking WWE, that's Prince Puma. And now we got John Morrison, who was originally from freaking Impact, Ring of Honor, this, that, in Japan Wrestling, God knows where he's been. And now he's back on SmackDown. And we got Brian Cage and all the other guys who was on... now
they returned the way it all started.
On Impact. And AEW. So, with all of them having contracts like that, they're... Who they got?
Okay, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
One thing. The AEW or the WWE?
I'm game for all wrestling because there are so many content on wrestling right now.
Ching,
every
ching.
week.
Ching ching, ching ching.
Yeah, let's run it.
Ching ching.
Monday night Raw, Tuesday night Impact. We got a double whammy of All Elite Wrestling, which is AEW, and NXT on Wednesday.
At the same time.
NXT UK brand on Thursday. Friday Night SmackDown, as well as 205 Live. And if you don't count this, we got Ring of Honor in Saturday morning. I've got it recorded in my room. And let's not forget, Access TV has also, and they haven't shown new episodes, that's pissing me off, of New Japan Wrestling. And Women of Wrestling. Wow, is what it's called. So, where's that at? Where's that at, bro?
I don't know.
Yeah, you watch it too.
They never done that before.
Yeah. So that's the lineup, and Sundays is usually pay-per-view nights. So
that's total 5 or 6.
That's all 7 days. So 5 or 6, yeah.
For
5 or
each
6
time to it.
5 for now until we get what the hell's going on with Saturdays.
Or Sunday.
Yeah. So with Tessa Blanchard actually mentioning that too, with the wrestling entertainment is taking so far for programming and airing, that she wants to defend her title against both men and women. And here comes the woman that she beat. Yeah, that she beat to gain the title and longest reigning over a year knockouts champion. The women's title.
Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah, in Impact Wrestling. She goes in there and says that she is, and this is a name they gave her in AAA in Mexico,
I love it.
a buena loca. That means crazy white chick, or am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Loca is crazy.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, where the hell that name came from?
Because she's the crazy white chick. That's the name they gave her, and she carries it to this day. And here comes Ace Austin right after that, saying,
my God.
because he technically, one of the people he beat to gain that title was her, because she was in that match as well, in that ladder match. So they both have beef with her, and here comes Trey, because they're trying to tag team against her. They knock her down. Because freaking Ace Austin is a sleazebag, saying that he'll always be on top, especially when they're at the hotel. And she just knocks his block off, and Taya Valkyrie goes in for the ass whooping on Tessa Blanchard. And here comes Trey, the guy he lost to at Hard to Kill, and currently having issues with Ace Austin trying to hunt
Trey's mother.
Yeah.
So, and not
being played as the hottest woman right now in Impact.
And not mention that wearing that shirt in the back of the shirt saying that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the kickoff match.
Oh my God. Poor Shorty G's ear.
Ooh, I didn't notice that. I was just noticing his shoulder is bleeding.
Yeah, but it's his ear.
Sheamus is whooping his ass. Damn.
Yeah, well,
watching the kickoff. In which case...
Like I said, Ace Austin wearing the back of the shirt saying, Austin 366 says, I just banged you know what? When he first...
what the... Ace Austin.
The first Alicia Edwards, that's Eddie's wife, and now what?
Oh, I see what he's doing. And now his name is Austin. It's Steve Austin.
But he and Steve are not related. Hell no. Yeah. But he just
that's not even Steve's real name. His name is Steve, but his last name is something else. It's not even Austin. Because they already had somebody by that name. Yeah. From the old days. Yeah. Old days.
Yeah, but like I said, Ace Austin just...
But it rolls around off the tongue.
Yeah, but Ace Austin trying to flirt with women like Alicia and Trey's mother.
Yeah. Next up, we would have a triple threat match between AAA's Taurus. Yeah, Taurus.
Moose and Rhino.
Moose and Rhino. It would be 3 versions of the spear. No jackhammer spear. I guess the gore from... Rhino, and another spear or headbutt from the Taurus. Taurus ends up winning the match after Rhino hits the gore, but headbutts Rhino to take the pinfall on Moose and gets the pin. That is a win for Mexico as well as AAA. Way to go. That's your. But hey, I'll give this... He's wearing an ugly ass mask, but I would say you're better looking, bro. For a Minotaur.
Another thing you forgot, Jimmy Jacobs sits down with Willie Matt after he showed tremendous courage taking on both members of the North without the presence of his tag team partner, Rich Swann. Aww. We'll be out with an anger injury for quite some time. And then while Willie turned his attention to the sing competition when he faces Rohit Raju of the Desi Hit Squad tonight. But unfortunately for Willie, he was interrupted by that no-good jackass Johnny Swinger.
Yeah, Johnny Swinger. That guy is stuck in a time loop. He's stuck in the 70s. All his gear, he's got a fanny pack, he's got the colors, the shades, the bandanas.
All that fucking for 70s?
I don't know. 70s, 80s, something. He's stuck in the past. He even playing with a pinball machine, because he's saying that nowadays kids are all about the games. That's how you get the hotties, because you play video games. You're playing a ping pong game that's not even plugged in.
Next you got...
And the girl told him that. He's like, dude, that's not even plugged in. I'll plug you in. I'm like, oh dear God.
Next you got Madison and Kiera confronted Ty Valkyrie backstage that she owns some shots at the Knockout Sound for helping them in the past.
Oh yeah.
But
They're calling it in.
But both the Queen Bee and the Girl on Fire will face each other next week
to determine the number 1 contender.
And then
Taya Valkyrie knows how to twist the rules.
And then Gavin Loran interviews Jordy Grace about those two, and guess what? Jordy Grace is going to join the party and change it to a triple threat.
Ooh, it's better than nothing.
I did not know that. I must have skipped that.
I know, but like I said. Who's next in line for Ty Valkyrie? Don't be surprised if it's Jordan Grace, because she still has unfinished business with Ty Valkyrie. Trust me.
Yeah, you got a different source than I do. That's good. In which case, this next match is the Battle of the Weirds. We have the... I do not call him this, but... Joey Ryan with the strongest manhood.
Messy.
Yeah.
Is it Massimo?
Yeah, the sleazy himself versus Mexico's Maximo.
Yeah, Massimo.
Maximo, thank you. Yeah, Maximo is kind of like he's a gay guy. He's very affectionate. He loves getting kisses on the lips to men and women alike.
What, the purple hair?
Yeah, with a purple mohawk.
Purple mohawk.
He's the little, I want to call him Meatball from Jersey Shore. He looks like a meatball. But with this guy in Mexico, oh no, Mexico, why? Okay, so first off, you don't know, do you? Joey Ryan is this he's the cop with the sunglasses and the baby lotion from Lucha Underground. Yeah, that's Joey Ryan, and he keeps lollipops in his trunks. There's a little compartment in his trunks for him to just. And he put that in somebody's mouth in the audience, and they took it. They took it, and he pulled another one out of his trunks. That's what he does. So it's a battle of the weirds.
Cut.
Yeah, I had fun watching this because apparently Joey Ryan has a gimmick.
Again. Cut.
Where he wants people to touch it. He's touching it. I'm just telling him this and he doesn't want to hear it.
Cut that
but we gotta put it. Yes. In which case he, at one point, tries to force Maximo to grab his groin, and he gets sick.
For God's sakes!
And he flips him with his groin. Look at him. I know, bro. I know. That was me when I was watching it. I'm homophobic too. I have nothing against gay guys. Y'all love whoever you want. I have friends who are gay. I just don't want to see it.
I just want to move on. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what people were saying. Move it.
Not just move. Like the damn cow. Just move.
Joey Mercury gets the pinfall on.
Joey Ryan, or was it?
Joey Ryan gets the win on Maximo.
Then you got RBD and Keyboard.
This one he's gonna like. Because this is why Impact Wrestling got banned off of Twitch, courtesy of RVD and his girls.
Yeah. That's why
it went. Yeah, we went from weirded out to. Oh, tell me more. You go ahead. We got.
Next, we got Michael L. declares that.
No. We got RVD. Basically, face locking with his girl, who's got in all respect, a hourglass body.
Time out. I was gonna say sure.
Oh, that match is still going? I thought he won.
No, but
he's still bleeding.
Yeah, but
that's we good.
Come on, Shorty.
But like you said, RBG.
Sheamus versus Shorty G right now.
But like I said,
kickoff.
Like you said,
and that's Rob Van Dam's wife. She's a brunette, and Rob Van Dam's wife has a girlfriend, and it's his girlfriend. So he's living the life with a wife and a girlfriend at the same time.
He'd be smoking.
Yeah, he's doing that too. Yeah, Rob Van Dam's smoking.
But I'm not going to complain about that.
So. Yeah, that's his life. I'm not doing it. And one of the reasons why it was banned because they little bed scene. There was no content. I mean, there was plenty of content, but no nudity. But damn, everybody was watching that and just too much content. They had to get banned. Bam, because of RVD and his girls. Damn.
That's what he's like for.
So that was last week. This week, it was just him getting interviewed, and the whole time, it's Rob Van Dam with his ego, seeing that everybody's copying his moves, and his wife is agreeing with him, and they're just face-locking and saying, oh, it's okay. I'm doing this and that, and I'm going to go do this, and everybody, I'm not going to lose any match because everybody's using my moves. I know how to counter my moves. So,
come on, man.
He's trying to get in that ankle lock. All right, Mike. Next one.
Next, you got Michael Elgin declares that his rivalry with A. Edwards is far from over.
Yeah, they get in each other's face at that, too. It almost gets into the fight. So, Michael Elgin and Eddie Edwards are definitely not done. Okay, anything else?
And then the next one we're about to mention is Habit versus
Rosemary with Father James Mitchell
and Susie, formerly known as Su Young.
Yeah, in Havoc's corner. In which case, in this match would be pretty interesting. Susie is going all over the place, and James Mitchell is trying to act like a father figure. But in which case, he's trying to protect everybody, but commentators know he's just trying to protect her from seeing all the dangers and try to have no one tell Susie about her former life as the undead bridesmaid, Su Young. Bro kick. Well, Havoc is dealing with Rosemary.
Damn.
Rosemary tries to get in.
I know. He always had it. I give him a lot of credits on G.
Uh-huh.
But it's not enough.
Yeah, winner, Sheamus. In which case, Havoc wins the match with a tombstone pile driver. And after that, James Mitchell loses sight of Susie, and Susie is nowhere to be seen. So they're bawling, running to the back, and Rosemary is laughing it up. Why? She lost the match, but she's still laughing it up at James Mitchell's expense.
When she sprayed that green mist
in his face.
But unfortunately got caught in Havoc's trap.
Yep. Next up, any interviews?
Next up, you got Shearer informs Gamma saying that he sent his son Rod away on a spiritual journey. Gamma criticized Shearer for doing without consulting him first, but Shearer said he doesn't have to. Gamma slashed Rohit Raju for no apparent reason.
No, he says, "Oh, you gonna let him talk to you like that? I'm gonna let you talk to me like that." He gets the freaking wrath of because he knows he can't do that with the big guy. Because the big guy can wreck him.
Next, in the treehouse, the Rascals party with stars from Lucha Libre AAA.
The clowns, the wrestling Mexican clowns, the killer clowns. That's their gimmicks.
Why do you sound like Terminator?
Clown.
Then you got altercation between Big Mike.
I wasn't trying to. That was just that thing because they're pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they actually got themselves some Mexican drugs, and that shit was potent. They didn't even realize it was already kicking in. And then they see the clowns, and they're like, "Ah, get the heck out of here," because they seen things. Nope. And they're asking. They were asking. I guess it's a woman they're associated with. And it's like, "Yo, man, where's Elisa?" "I don't know, man."
Time's up.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. It's not time for the show yet. It starts at 6.
It's an hour.
Oh yeah, the guests are coming. The guests are coming. I heard.
I
don't know what you're going. We gotta finish this up.
And that's what we got. An altercation between Big Mike and Michael.
Yeah, we went ahead and talk about that.
Yeah.
Next up, Willie Mack goes up against with Gamma Singh and Mahi Shira in his corner, and ultimately Willie Mack gets the win by pinfall on Rohit Raju, but then gets wrecked by the big guy. Yeah, I know. It's the Middle Eastern language names.
Next up, El Haju Del How do you pronounce it? Vikino? How do you pronounce that? El Haju Del...
I don't know who... you would have to say that to... wait. Do you speak Spanish?
Don't. It's charging. I got check.
You got 57 energy. Okay. How you pronounce that? On the first one? El
Hado.
El Hado the
Tío...
It's Vikingo.
Vikingo.
Thank you.
And plug it back in. There you go.
It's a hard...
Challenges the reigning tag team champs North into a match after they flunked their 2-on-1 victory over Willie Mack.
I know who they're talking about. I didn't know who the guy was, but I know what scene they're talking about. They're talking about when the North was actually Josh Alexander was talking to this kid, and he's speaking in Spanish, but I guess it was a challenge because he doesn't like getting touched. He's like, yeah, but you know what? I go shoved them and said something in Spanish, and Ethan Page translated it. Like, we'll see you next week. And like, who's we?
And then it's
1-on-1.
And then,
nope, 2-on-2 tag team match.
And then this coming Tuesday, it's the best of 5 between Big Mike and Eddie Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
Which means it must take 3 wins. 3 wins of 5.
Yeah, it could,
Two out of 5?
It's,
No,
it's
wow.
3
3 out of 5.
5 matches, you have to win 3.
So it could be 5 matches or 3 straight wins.
So it takes either 3, 4, or 5. Can't be 1 or 2. It's either 3 wins,
And
4, or 5.
so we can win by pinfall, submission.
Count out or disqualify.
In which case, last thing is the Knockouts
The mixed tag.
Knockouts champion Taya Valkyrie teams up with the X Division champion Ace Austin against Impact's world champion Tessa Blanchard and Trey Melgo. Melgo? From the Rascals. Sadly to say, thanks to their uncooperated teamwork and the dirty-handed tactics of the two champions, Taya Valkyrie and Johnny Bravo too.
Her puppet.
Yeah, and Taya and Ace get the win over Tessa and Trey. And that will be the end of the show. How you feel about that, bro?
I'm just glad that Tessa Blanchard made it to the ring for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Tessa Blanchard made it to the ring for the first time with the World Impact Championship by making history. Because like you said, Sexy Star became the 4th, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
4th to win the World Male Champion. And now Tessa is now what, the 5th? Or was this?
I have no idea.
But like you said, Sexy Star was the 4th. But I don't know about Tessa. But Tessa Blanchard came out here and talked about making history. But it was not her night. It was not her night because she was confronted and got beaten by the longest reigning Knockouts champion, Taya Valkyrie. But the question is, who's next in line to challenge Tessa's world champion?
Yeah.
We don't know.
It's Sami Callihan for sure, because he has the number 1 contenders. But where he will show up, he didn't even show up tonight. No members of the LVE did.
I
want to note that. None of the members.
No, they must have took the night off.
Wow.
Yep. That's a Mexico Max.
Yeah.
For the United States title of all things.
But the match we saw moments ago was
Hispanics versus Hispanics. Yeah, orderly.
But the match you saw was Sheamus
One of
versus
them
Shorty
is going
Dream.
past the border, and the other one's the prison.
Okay, so
Hold on.
Oh, that's
Yep.
hilarious.
Let me search for AEW.
yeah, we're not doing that right now. We're gonna do that in the next video. So for that, we gotta do a shout out to our boys Xavier Hill, Mike Henry right here, Andre Mitchell. A link to their YouTube pages will be in the descriptions down below. As a rainy shout out to Rene T-Money, who's at Minute Maid Park right now with his brother. Congratulations, bro. Chris Petrie, Farrell, and Delvin. And that will be it for the show. Any last 2 cents, bro?
Oh, yes. We're our buddies.
Yeah, amigos.
That's right.
Alright. Okay. Thanks for the love. But anyway,
That's next.
yeah, that's next. Oh, it's on right now. So
Yeah.
let's go. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Mikey. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button, like the content, and hit that notification bell for the next Heavy Monsters podcast.
Coming up.
See you then. Peace.
Peace out.